What's up, guys? It's Tori. Again, this is my second video of today. That's why I have the same shirt on. I'm not nasty. um, right now, I'm gonna be talking to you about ear stretching. Because I know a lot of people are stretching their ears now, and that's awesome, because it's cool. But anyway, I'm gonna speak to you with experience because my ears are stretched. I know they're only at a 0 right now, but they've been to 7/16, and I just had a blowout, and which is why I'm going to speak to you from experience because it hurt, and I was stupid. And I'm going to tell you how to do it right so that you don't make the same mistake that I did. But anyway, first and foremost, you need to have your ears pierced to stretch your ears. That's just like the basic, obviously, like it's common sense. But usually when you get your ears pierced, most people get them when they're young, or unless you're a boy, because I don't know, most boys don't get them pierced when they're babies. I don't know. I mean, you might, I don't know. But anyway, gotta have your ears pierced, and usually they pierce with a 22, a 20, or an 18, I want to say. But gauge sizes go from whatever size is the highest, I don't know, to whatever size is the lowest, and it's like the higher the number, the smaller the size. So say a 22 is smaller than a 20. A 20 is smaller than an 18. A 10 is bigger than a 12. Even though the number is bigger, the size is smaller. And it's called stretching your ears, not gauging them. You're not gauging your ears because gauge is the size. Gauge is not the process. Stretching is the process. You stretch your ears to get to a gauge size. You don't gauge your ears. It's like, it irks me when people say stuff like that. Like, when I hear people talking about it, they're like, oh, I'm gauging my ears. No, you're not. You're stretching them. But anyway, you're gonna need tapers. You're gonna need something to sterilize it, keep it clean. My first mistake was this, an acrylic taper. It's not good. You're not supposed to stretch them with acrylic tapers. I was just impatient and cheap, and I ordered a kit off of eBay. And it came with like all the sizes from like 22 to 00 for, I think it was like $10 or something like that, and I was cheap as fuck, and I was just like, I don't care. But you don't want to use acrylic tapers if you're like, basically when you're stretching your ears, you're creating a fresh wound, basically. And what you want to do is you want to keep that as safe as possible. And acrylic, what it does is it's porous, so it can actually, like, the skin of your ear can actually attach itself while it's healing. It can actually attach itself to the taper, and that's not good because then you won't be able to take it out. That was my first mistake. My second mistake was thinking I was cool and hardcore, and I was like, I'm gonna stretch my ears wicked fast because I want to be awesome and I want a big gauge size really fast, really not, like right now. That was my second mistake. I started off with a regular ear size. Well, actually, it was a little bit stretched because like I wore heavy earrings, so that they like stretched it themselves. But and I used my cheap ass acrylic tapers because I'm a cheap ass bitch. Whatever. I used those and I stretched really fast, and it hurt really bad. And it was my fault because, truth be told, if you wait the time you're supposed to wait, it's not gonna hurt. Because you're supposed to wait like 2 weeks between the times that you stretch. You can go by. It doesn't matter. It's my little sister. But you're supposed to wait at least 2 weeks before each time that you stretch. I didn't wait that long. I waited like a day. I would stretch my ears the night before school. I'd go to school and then I'd stay. I'd come home and I'd stretch my ears again, like in the shower, because that's another thing. If you're taking like a hot shower, you can stretch your ears in the shower because it relaxes the pores and it like makes it easier to stretch with. Also, you can use like, I don't know if it's good for your ears, to be honest with you. I don't know, but I used Vaseline on the taper to put it through my ear. But then again, I was retarded and I used acrylic taper, so I guess it really doesn't matter if I did it wrong. But you're supposed to wait at least 2 weeks, and if you do that, your ears are going to be calmed down, they're not going to hurt, and then it won't hurt to stretch them. And it takes a long time, and it's a really big pain in the ass, because when you start stretching your ears, the only thing you can think about is like, oh my god, my ears are going to look fucking sick when I get to this size. But like, you gotta wait, because if you don't, you're going to fuck your ears up, and you're going to get a blowout, and you're going to be pissed because you're going to have to start all over again. So in the long run, it's worth it. But basically, yeah. Once you get to like a certain size though, the tapers get expensive as fuck. Like literally like $30 for one taper. Like these tapers here, these are the ones that I got my blowout with, the 7/16s. I tried to salvage these. My plugs are, yeah, I tried to salvage the fuck out of this. Like, when I got a blowout, I was like, no, oh my god. Like, I refused to take them out. I left the taper in the one ear, because the thing about these is, like, this is a single flare plug, but it's ridged right here. So, when you would go to try and put the shit in your ear, like, you have the taper in your ear, and you align it with it, you'd go to put it through, and your ear would fucking get stuck in this little nasty ridge thing, and it hurt so bad. It was horrible, and I couldn't get it in. It was this year that I couldn't get it in. This one was okay after like a couple days, but this one I could not get it in, and I tried everything to get it to go in, and it just wouldn't. And I tried to keep it, and I was lying to myself. I thought I could get away with it, but I didn't. I had to take it out. So I had my ears, I had my plugs out for a couple months, probably like 3 or 4, and then I started stretching them again just recently. It's been really easy to stretch them now, because my ears, I guess, are probably used to it. I think what it is, my ears were still up at the 00 that they were before I stretched them to a 7/16, but then, they just kind of close. They got, like, obviously if you take them out, it's going to close, but it's still there. Like, your ear has some resilience. I guess that's the word. But, yeah. So, don't stretch with acrylic tapers. Get glass or a stainless steel. Obviously with plugs, I mean, I think plastic plugs are okay, because by the time you have plugs in your ears, most of the time, it's because it's healed out of the taper, or whatever. But yeah, don't stretch with the plastic tapers. Make sure you keep your shit clean. Like, don't be gross. Clean it off. It's not that hard. Don't stretch too fast, because you'll get a blowout and you'll be pissed. And that's basically it. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye.